Rockingham Horse Trials is relatively young at this venue. It used to be at Brigstock Manor, a few miles up the road, and when they moved here it was almost like starting from scratch, and they wanted new sponsors for everything. And one of the guys here said, would you be interested in sponsoring us as timekeepers? And after much arm twisting, they said, would we give a watch as a prize for the rider with the closest to optimum cross-country time? And we sort of grudgingly said, oh, all right then, and 5 years later we're still doing it. It works really well for the business. We get to see a lot of people, some we know, some are new to us, and it's just a great venue for doing it.
You of sponsoring
Rockingham. We've really enjoyed it because we started about the same time as Rockingham started.
Yes.
We've come to the event since day one.
Yeah.
Now 5 years, Rockingham Horse Trials 5 years, so it seemed like a nice thing to do.
Yeah.
Sponsor.
And it's very good for raising the profile.
Raising profile, it's been fantastic. We've launched a boot called the Rockingham, which is our new cowgirl
fantastic. Well done.
which I think Lucy has on somewhere. Yeah, no, it's been absolutely fantastic.
It's a nice event because you get a really good mix of competitors who are competing both at international level and national level, so going right the way through the different standards of competition.
Of the Watling JCB Water Complex, head on to the Noble Outfitters wagon. Julie Lawson underway. Jump the first, has touched too much, clears the Quilter-Cheviot hedge, or hedges, at 19 and 20. And the Oakham Veterinary Hospital table has been jumped by Shadow Evergreen and Laura Ritchie-Bland. Clear of the second, Julie Lawson, and fairly similar. The Gate Care Trakehner.
I just brought a 5-year-old to do the arena eventing. She jumped brilliantly, just had the last joker fence down to finish 10th in her section, and then I've got one in the metre in about an hour's time.
What aspirations have you got in the sport?
Well, I'd like to get to badminton, that would be the plan. I've got 2 very nice 5-year-olds coming up through that we're hoping has got enough ability, and then I've got 2 older horses that are running at sort of 1-star and intermediate at the moment, just to keep us on the mat really.
And what's your year looking like?
Fingers crossed, good. We were clear inside the time at Chatsworth 1-star last weekend, with the aim for him to go to Blair 1-star in August, hopefully.
Have you been here for the whole weekend?
No, just today.
Just today? And how's your day going?
Yeah, good. My first horse was 3rd in the Open Intermediate. So yeah, and then I've just done my dressage on him.
So you missed out on the watch?
1 second over the time. Oh, yeah.
Are these young horses?
The other horse, she's quite an experienced horse. This is a new ride for me. This is my first event on him, so yeah, we're just getting to know each other and see how it goes.
What do you think to Rockingham? What do you think of it as a sort of event?
Beautiful event. We try and come every year, just because it's such a great venue. It's great for the owners. They have the hospitality. They can watch the show jumping. They can watch pretty much 60-70% of the cross country, and generally the weather's normally good this time of year. So yeah, it's a really great event and one that we try and come to every year.
What do you reckon to Rockingham then? Is this something you've been to before?
Fantastic, yeah, I came here first time last year, and it was his first novice last year, and this time he's done a year of novice since, so lovely event to come to, really.
Yeah. So we've been to the novice today, and we've just finished our dressage, so it's now clear the brain from the dressage and start concentrating on the show jumping is next.
What sort of challenge is Rockingham in terms of cross country? Is it?
It's a nice course. This is the first time I've been to Rockingham, and I've walked it, and it's a nice course. It's a really nice step up course for those who are wanting to go from a lower level and step up to novice, which is what we're doing. There's some really nice fences, but then there's a few questions there as well, just to make you feel like you've done something. So and as well, there's some alternatives if you're just not quite ready. So it's a really nice course.
Me and my partner have 16 horses together. We probably own 3 or 4 ourselves that we produce on and then sell on.
Were you riding in the intermediates today?
No, unfortunately not. No, this mare, she'll hopefully be there. Trying to do an intermediate by the end of the season with her. This is the first outing of the year actually, so hence she's a little bit fresh and not less realistic in the dressage.
John T. Evans and about 5,000 other people. Cooley Rorke's Drift. They are the winners of the advanced intermediate section on a score of 24.9. So wonderful win for Jonty with Cooley Rorke's Drift.
Okay.
And one more photo before we move on to the presentation of this absolutely fabulous prize. Ladies and gentlemen, the only watch that is entirely British made. It's made in the workshops in Stamford, and I think, Jonty Evans, if you come back onto the stage, we're going to welcome Robert Looms himself to present this absolutely beautiful watch.
Can you tilt the watch a bit to us?
Very excited about it, actually. Austin O'Connor is a good friend of mine, and he won the first one, so I was quite conscious of the prize, so I was aware of it, and I'm really delighted.
It's an exclusive club.
Yeah, very.
Well, thank you very much, everyone, for attending the Rockingham Castle International Horse Trials, and well, if you've enjoyed your time here, tell your friends. We look forward to seeing you all here next year. Our thanks to Robert and Robina Looms, and congratulations to Jonty.